Okay, so for better or for worse, I don't know which, he did go into Defend of Moscow mode. He's still going to get a France stack, so I think this was a smart play for him. I kind of hoped he'd let me have it and then just go all in on Berlin. This is going to lead to me most likely taking a shot with Germany, seeing how the dice roll on round one. And then it's going to depend on what he does with his Russians to attack my scattered Japanese armies. So it also is going to depend very, 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 very heavily on how my bombing run goes and the fact that I am going to build 3 bombers in India. So I'm throwing the chips down. I know this is I've got the advantage in this game. This probably is not the best way to. Well, I know it's not the best way to play it, but it's the way I want to play it. So tough luck. Which means I'm only building 3 infantry back here in Tokyo, which means we're gonna have inefficient transports for a turn or two, but we're doing it. We're just gonna do it, and we're gonna go for it. So here we go. I did figure I need 9 infantry here just to defend against a attack by them and the 2 bombers coming down from UK. So we're going to give a shot at this, and then we're going to do that. If we get him down, I want to get him down to at least, I want to get at least 11 points hit off of him out of there. That's my goal. And no bomber shot down would be fantastic, because that would really be what I want. I do think we're going to come up here, take Alaska first. And I haven't figured out what exactly I'm going to do with these guys yet. I know he's got this grouping here, and we need to come back to Hawaii, and he can build, he can bring 2 fighters back, he can build some bombers, so he could have 5, 8, 9, 10-ish attacking. So, we do want to make sure that we take Hawaii here, so we need to make sure that we have enough in range there, surface ships, and maybe a little bit of sub just to protect against them. But at the same time, we need to get our ships moving this way to counter these guys moving that way. Well, let's look at this. Let's count this out, all right? So we're on J13 right now. What if we went J13, 14, 15, somewhere in here, so that we're threatening him on J16, messing stuff up here. Or we go J13, 14, 15, and we're messing up in the med on the 16. Maybe we'll push these guys forward. It'll push them back that way, and we can chase them. Plus, we can bring what we need to bring back to protect Hawaii from whatever he does. So I think we're going to push the fleet all this direction. And then that'll allow me to take one of these guys down this way for trying to grab these guys. So yeah, I think that's the plan we're going to do. And I'll just grab one of these guys since we're going to be inefficient on boats next turn. We just need one of them to grab. These 6 units, the other 3 will grab them. We'll build 3 of 1, so then we're only going to have 1 inefficient transport at least. Maybe we bring that transport on around to India, actually, to start working that way. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to push these guys this way, protect the fleet, bring one transport in the back door for taking Australia, push these guys out, chase them, protect there. That's what we're going to do. All right. Of course, all of that really just hinges on what happens up in here, because we're really throwing all in up here right now. Here we go. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Big bucks, big bucks, big bucks. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Yeah, no whammies. And we got the 11 plus. All right. He's got 16, so he'll be able to take 11 or 5 out, like give him 11. So he's only going to be able to build in 2 units. Right? Because I have to take 2, take him to 9. Yeah. He can build 2 units. An infantry and a tank, infantry and an AA. But he's only going to be able to build 2 in Moscow. I was counting on him having 3, so that's a bonus shot for me. Nice. Bomber! Oh, nice. Bomber? Why'd I waste you down there? Well, nice. Who needed a bomber? We didn't need a bomber. We should just send the 4 infantry. Alright. Successful round. We're just going to push everything up, even into dead zones. As we talked about before, Caucasus is actually a dead zone. Now what happens? He goes US 13. I go, uh-oh, come back. J 14. US 14. J 15. And we can catch him trying to sneak through the door. Okay, we're okay there then. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Nothing can hit him, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I wasn't even counting these fighters in the battle. We're going to throw the fighters down there as well for Moscow strike. We got destroyers in there. We got destroyers in there, so these guys can't sneak around anywhere. You know what? We're going to bring him on back this way. There we go. I'm going to pause a second. So yeah, so here is what I have Moscow at next turn. At an 85% with all our, with him buying an AA and an infantry. And us sending everything in the kitchen sink with our 2 extra fighters in there. We got 8 bombers able to go. That's the 1-2 punch. And what it looks like. Of course, that's wiping out all this lovely German units. So the second part of that is, and that's what I'll have to figure out next turn, is can we get back and defend Berlin from being sacked after we take Moscow? That's the question. The other thing he can do is he could try to pick off all these Japan units and make Germany take Moscow. So in any case, there we go. Oh, here, let's finish the turn. That's right. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun. I got 4 bombers sitting here, which he can hit with 2 bombers. I should have left those infantry back. Do I take it just with 2 bombers? Take it down to 2 bombers? Oh, man. Hold off. Goofo on me. Okay, so yeah, that was a goof. 2 bombers versus 5 bombers averages me losing 3 bombers. If I put 1 infantry in there and 2 bombers in there, I put 2 bombers in there, right? So that I'll have. Actually, I guess I only had 4 bombers. Anyways, instead of losing 3 bombers, 3 to 4 bombers, the average is that I lose the 1 I'm going to place over here and 1 more bomber. So, not ideal. Not what I meant to do. But I think that's the best we can do with it. It was a goof, and goofs are happen. So, there we go.